Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Brewtifully Made. I should say I am back. I have had quite the last few weeks. Our March exhibitor, she and I tried to connect multiple times to do a podcast, and it just didn't work out. So every week that I would have it on the schedule to record, she wasn't able to make it. And so it kept delaying the recording, and I didn't get to make one up because I thought I was going to get an opportunity to record with her. But it never happened, and the month flew by, and we jumped into our April exhibits, which you can see on the wall now. So I just thought I would hop on and tell everyone I appreciate your kind words and reaching out, asking me if the podcast was still happening. It is. I just have had a few delays, and this exhibit is really one that includes the community. So there are a bunch of artists from all over Stark County, and we had our opening reception last Saturday, and we had many treats and we made mini crafts, and people in the public came over to check out the mini exhibit. So the 2025 Itty Bitty Art Exhibby is on the wall, and that will be on the wall for the entire month of April. So if you do stop by, make sure you ask for one of the Itty Bitty programs and a magnifying glass. Those are free for everyone viewing. And you can take that as a little souvenir. I still have lots of canvases, so if you'd like to make a tiny little piece of art, feel free. We have paint and markers and all kinds of things that if you do, we can add it to the wall. A couple people did take theirs, but some left theirs, and we put a little, paper stating who they were and have them on the wall. So it's just really sweet to see everyone's excitement surrounding these tiny little pieces of art. They really go like the whole gambit. There's fiber art, there's teeny tiny micro crocheting, there's modeling, there's concrete art, there's paper art, there's paintings. It's just so many different things. So stop by and take a look at it and just enjoy that. And there are new mini supplies in the mini art house to shop from. So we have some new mini markers, and of course the popular mini pencils are there. And you always get a little free sketchbook to go with your choice of drawing utensils, because you have to have something to draw with as soon as you get your, markers or pencils or crayons or whatever that you choose. So I always want to make sure you have something to start with. So that's just so much fun, and that's always available at Brewtifully because I love miniatures. I have about 6 dollhouses here at my house. I still have 3 to put together, and I would love to have a place to display them all. They're so fun. And I have metal ones, I have plastic ones, I have wooden ones. Then I have all my mini scenes during the exhibit. I had all of my miniature models that I have built on exhibit, and they've taken hours and hours and hours to build. And it's just so, mindful and soothing. And I absolutely love making things like that. So I love how people embrace it and want to do the same thing. And my husband, he loves doing 3D modeling, and then he makes the little tiny accessories and dioramas, and details just come alive. He's so good at it, and I just, love that we share that and enjoy that together. So I just wanted to, come in and say hello, and yes, I am here, and yes, we are going strong, and it has just been super, super busy. And I apologize for the radio silence for the entire month of March. It just got away from me. And I wanted to at least come on here and explain and share everything that's happening in April, which is our exhibit. We have free face painting Fridays. So I am practicing my face painting and my speed of face painting because the littles don't have lots of patience waiting in line. They're too excited. So I try to do it quickly and efficiently and as close to perfect as I can, but it's great to practice. So I opened that up for Fridays at the studio. So when I open from 5 to 9, you can stop by. I painted adults. It doesn't matter. I'll paint your face. I just want to practice. And so that's been a lot of fun. So that'll be happening tonight. It happened last Friday and we had a blast. So that is all of April. And I am closed for Easter weekend. So the 19th and 20th, that is, I am closed. So we can visit with family for Easter. So that will be happening. And then I am at an art conference. So Rebloom in Kentucky, in Milton, Kentucky, from the 4th of May through the 9th, I will be out. I do have some friends going to watch the store a couple of days, so that will be open, but I cannot wait for Rebloom. If you have not seen or heard me share that on my socials, and Lori Siebert is one of the creators of this conference, and there are so many great speakers. So you can attend just like one day. You don't have to attend the entire time. So you can pick a day. So I saw that she just set that up. Check it out. And it is in the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio area. And it's just a few hour drive for me. So I can't wait to drive there and get to see a lot of my friends that are attending and get to meet people that I absolutely adore and follow and am inspired by. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to stay with my roomies. We have our Airbnb set up, so Jane and Brenda, I'm super excited. That will be such a great girls trip. So, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you check out Rebloom and see all the amazing things that they're going to offer and what we're going to discuss and share and be inspired, by one another. And just wanted to make sure that everybody understood kind of like where I'm at with what I'm doing outside of winding up my 10 years in healthcare. So my last full-time daytime employment job is June 30th. I retired June 30th. I've been there 10 years, and I am very excited about that and bittersweet because I have lots of friends and lots of people that I do work with on a daily basis and that I adore, and I just want them to know that I gave as much notice as I could and am trying to segue things into a way that it won't cause a lot of chaos because I do a lot with a lot of different departments and with the websites and with social media and with like 7 product lines. So I know that I touch a lot of stuff that I want to make sure that whoever is taking over, and poor Christy, she's one of many people that I'm like sharing stuff with, taking over things. I'm trying to do my best to make sure that they're all ready to go when I depart in June. So it's just amazing to be able to say that I was with a company and got to retire from there. But I am more than excited to just dive into this art journey full time. Having the shop and segueing the way that I am has just been phenomenal. I can't even explain how excited I am to do more in our community full time and more with my artwork full time and design and create and just oh my goodness, it just energizes me. It makes me look forward to every day. Everyone's like, how do you sleep? What are you doing? You're working full time and doing the store full time. And I'm like, yes, I know, but I can't explain it. I'm just too excited, and it does keep me energized and going every day. So I think that's because of all of you and your support. That's what keeps me going. And I get to share that. I get to hear people excited about a class, a camp, an event, a piece of work that I've done. They walk in and they're like, I don't even know where to look. There's so many things I want to see. I see something new every time I come in. It's just, oh my goodness, it makes me so excited to have a spot like that. I wanted that. And that's what I'm growing and creating. And I get contacted all the time. How did you do this? What was your, what was your path? What was your business plan? I did have all that written down. I do have all that written down. I have all of my outline and everything in my head. And I just am doing what I love and what I wanted to do. I wanted to incorporate a gallery that I could share other people's work. I wanted to be able to promote other artists. I wanted to do that to where they would make money. I wanted to have a space where people could come in and sit down and learn and do art and make things on the fly. You don't have to schedule everything. So if you're with some friends and you want to grab some food and come over and sit down and grab a paint by number and just hang out, you can do that. I grew up in an area that it was a 45-minute to an hour drive to a store. So when we would get something to do, like a toy or a craft or whatever, and we would have that hour-long car ride to go home to finally get it open, to work on it and play with it or whatever in the world we were doing, it was just excruciating. And you know what? I don't want that. If you want to, I have people that drive an hour and a half to come see me and do a class or hang out. It blows my mind. So you know what? You've taken all that time, sit down, I'll get you some paint, get your brushes out, enjoy it now, and then talk about the memories on your way back. I don't want to have that delay in getting to do something fun. And so that was a huge driver for me, is to have a space to do that. And I didn't know of any place else that did that. I didn't know any place else that did like prepackaged art and crafts and you do a pop-in. I just kind of made it up because of how I grew up. So I just, am inspired by my life, what other people love, what I love, and I'm just sharing it in the world. And if you want to try a craft project before you invest in the materials, for example, come and try one out. I've had people borrow things that I have so they can work on it. I am here to help you discover what you love to do. It's okay. We'll work on it together. I'm not going to be perfect at everything I try, but I don't really care. I'm just going to do it. And that's the kind of attitude that I'm going to pass on to you. You don't have to sit here and get frustrated because you're not painting exactly like a Bob Ross. It doesn't matter. That does not matter. It's the joy that you took the time to get to do that and explore. That's what matters. That is what makes you happy, because it's a moment like you've done something different. You've done something new, or maybe it's something that you used to do that you loved and you need to pick that back up again. That's what I'm here for. That's what Brewtifully Made. You're brewing all of the things that you want to do into something magical. And that's the important part of it, is to find that magic and to find that, spark in some of this dreariness of the world, that you can say that you had a little control over it and made this your way. That is what lights me up, and I'm finding that it lights everybody up the same way. So I am here to be your cheerleader and your encourager, and I will enable you to do anything that you can creatively in any way, shape, or form that I can. So I hope that comes across as genuinely as I can say it, because that is truly my heart, and that's what I'm here for. Our sewing classes, people signing up are just so sweet, and I am literally trying to find machines that I could have, because I require you to have a machine right now, but I would like to have some spare ones, and I've had people donate some now, and then I found some like little inexpensive ones, so I can see if they're going to work just to have in the studio. I want to have resources available. I'm only one person, and I do not have an unlimited budget. Unfortunately, I have not won the lottery, and I do not have, funds to do all the stuff I would love to do. Goodness, do I wish I had it. But I am making do with what I have and making it work to the best of my ability. So I want to make sure that I do have at least some resources available for someone, if they don't have it, that they can try it at the store. So, alrighty. Well, I just wanted to pop in and say hello and remind you of all the stuff that I am doing. Sign up for my newsletter. So if you go to brewtifully.com, you'll see newsletters in the navigation. Please sign up. I only send one a month. You'll get to hear everything that I'm doing, and you'll see links. I do special giveaways for all the subscribers. There's always a freebie in the newsletter, but it's just a really good way, if you're not on social media, to follow along what I'm doing. You'll get that, and you'll be part of that newsletter world. So please sign up at brewtifully.com, and then again, go to newsletters. You can see all the archived ones, but then you can do subscribe, and you'll only get one a month. And that's all. And I'm not going to sell your email. It just stays with me. So that would be wonderful to have you all subscribe. Okay. Take care. Stay brewtifully made. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for all the love. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.